Episcopal City Mission is an organization that actually provides services to at-risk youth in the St. Louis City area at large. They provide those services that will encourage youth, that will motivate youth, that will inspire you to be who they actually want to be, despite whatever situation, despite the circumstances, their socioeconomic statuses. The organization provides, um, I guess, a outlet and a service for you to be the best and evolve into the best person that they can be.
I got involved with ECM and working at the detention center because we're all connected. And what each of us do affects the other person. And we need to all realize that. And if one person's suffering, we're all suffering because of it. And we need to be more connected.
My favorite part about being a chaplain is the connection with the kids. It is spending time with them and getting to a point where you develop a relationship with them where they feel comfortable and open up to you. And they will share so much a lot of times. And it gives an opportunity to pray for them and to encourage them and see God really at work in them.
God has a special purpose for their lives, that they're not here by mistake nor accident, that there are factors that are against them that may not be against other people. You know, the playing field is not equal for many of these young people. They've experienced some things that many of us cannot fathom or even understand or begin to navigate.
The children that I'm working with today are the same children that we run across in children's church, that we run across in the grocery stores, that we run across on the youth football fields. They're just one mistake away from being there. So these are children. At the end of the day, we're dealing with a 13 and a 14-year-old child that needs love, the unconditional love that the chaplains bring to the detention center. A lot of these kids just need the encouragement, just to know that you can make it, that you're more than a conqueror, that we're with you, that we support you. They're looking for that love, just like any other 13, 14-year-old child that you run across. They're not different. They just need love.
Those kids typically have not had a lot of opportunities to have that type of relationship with people in their lives. And you can truly tell that once they make that connection and that relationship starts to build, those kids really depend and look for that support from our ECM partners.
Well, as a child myself, I made a few unfortunate decisions that could have very easily led me to being involved with the system. However, I did avoid it because a few caring people came along and were able to help me see things from a different perspective and make better choices.
First, understanding that just because a youth lives in a different area or grew up in a different area, that doesn't warrant a bad kid. It warrants a youth that needs assistance. It warrants a youth that needs guidance. It warrants a youth that needs structure. It warrants a youth that needs organization. But the only way that they're going to get that organization, that structure, that guidance, that love, that compassion, and that understanding is if you have those with the heart to even want to do that.
Without ECM in our detention center, there would be a void for our young people, the ability for them to connect and build relationships in a very positive way. Because I go back to data. Data tells me that if I can connect my young people to a person that really cares a lot about that individual, I mean extremely cares about that person, those kids will flourish from that. They will build a relationship that that has an abundance of opportunities for growth.
By donating what you can to this ministry, you allow us to be able to give you the satisfaction and also, I think, the benefit of improving a young person's life, of giving a young person hope, to pushing a young person towards the dream that is rightfully theirs, but has somehow been diminished because of situational circumstances way beyond their control. And so as a donor, you really get involved personally in a young person's life and what we do here at ECM.